Right now, Nvidia is the most important company on this entire earth. It's the first corporation in the history to cross a $5 trillion valuation.
Well, the US chipmaker Nvidia has made history overnight, becoming the world's first $5 trillion company.
You're definitely happy if you own Nvidia. You know, a question we ask all the time is, okay, you own Nvidia, but would you buy it now?
Its chips powers around 80% of world AI and 75% of world's supercomputers. But in 1996, Nvidia was just 30 days away from getting vanished forever. No money, no product, no future. How did a company that almost died building video game cards for kids end up controlling the brains of the entire global economy? Today, we are looking at the rise of Nvidia, how Jensen Huang gambled the entire company on a market that even did not exist, and why our companies like Intel and AMD are still struggling to catch up.
The benchmarks are in, and the results are undeniable. While others break under the pressure, Nvidia dominates.
In 1995, Nvidia released the NV1. It was a disaster. They bet on quadrilateral shapes, while the rest of the industry, including Microsoft, chose triangles. Triangles are the most computationally efficient, stable, and fundamental geometric shapes for real-time rendering on the GPUs. Overnight, Nvidia's tech became obsolete. Their only hope was a contract with Sega to build graphics for the Dreamcast. But midway through, Jensen realized the architecture was wrong again. If they finished the project, the console would fail. If they stopped, Nvidia would go bankrupt. But Jensen did something unthinkable. He called Sega's CEO and admitted that they were failing. He asked Sega to pay them anyway, and in full, just so that Nvidia could survive and try something else. Incredibly, Sega said yes. That $5 million gift gave Nvidia 6 months of life. Jensen laid off half of the staffs and put everything onto one final chip, the Riva 1 today. It was a hit. Nvidia lived it into another day, but Jensen did not forget that feeling. To this day, he tells his employees, our company is just 30 days away from going bankrupt. To understand Nvidia's rise, you have to understand the difference between a CPU and the GPU. Think of CPU like the one Intel makes as a world-class painter. It's incredibly smart, it can do anything, but it can work on one task at a time. You can basically say it's a serial. But a GPU, the graphic processing unit, it's like an army of 10,000 simple spray painters. They are not as smart as the master painter, but they can fire exactly at the same thing. This is something called as parallel processing. In 1999, Nvidia released the GeForce 256. It's the world's first official GPU.
Driven by a passion to explore and built on a true love for the game. It all started with a single revolutionary GPU, the GeForce 256.
By offloading the math of 3D games from CPU to GPU, they changed the gaming forever. But Jensen saw something else. If a GPU can calculate the physics of a video game, it can calculate anything that involves massive amount of data. In 2006, Jensen made a move that the Wall Street hated. He launched CUDA. CUDA was basically a software platform that allowed scientists and researchers to use Nvidia's gaming cards for general purpose computing. It was basically a combination of software layer that manages data, giving direct access to GPU and CPU as necessary, and a library of APIs that enable parallel computation for various needs. But it was an expensive nightmare. Adding CUDA support made Nvidia's chips 50% more expensive to build. But they did not raise the price, they ate the cost. Their profit crashed. Investors called Jensen crazy. But Jensen was playing the $0 billion market game. He was building the tool for a revolution that has not started yet. Then the revolution finally arrived in 2012. Two researchers used two cheap Nvidia gaming cards to train a neural network called AlexNet. It did not just win an image recognition contest, it destroyed the competition. The world realized that AI neural networks are just massive piles of math. The exact kind of parallel math Nvidia's GPUs are built for. This is where people ask, Why can't Intel or AMD just make faster chip? The answer was the CUDA gap. If you see on paper, Nvidia's fastest chips are actually 32% faster in raw power than Nvidia's. But in real world, Nvidia's is more often 30 to 70% more powerful. What's the reason? It's because of the 2006 CUDA gamble. For 18 years, every AI developer has been trained on CUDA. All the libraries, the code, and the tools were built for Nvidia. Switching to AMD or Intel is not just about buying a new chip. It's about rewriting millions of lines of code. Nvidia does not just sell the silicon, it sells the entire ecosystem. Nvidia stocks has rose by 21,000% since 2015. They moved from making just gaming cards to building Blackwell, a chip with 208 billion transistors that is essentially a data center in the box. Jensen Huang's vision was not about being a chip company, it was being a computing company. He saw a future where everything from cars to medicine to the way we work can be powered by the parallel math. Nvidia survived the bankruptcy by 30 days. Now, they are the architect of the future. The question is, in a world powered by Nvidia, who, if anyone, can catch them?
Welcome to the stage, Nvidia founder and CEO, Jensen Huang.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want such more deep dives and case studies related to tech giants, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.